and still with a perfect pressure record. AJ, good goal. Well done.
I can't say anything needs looking at. Take my shoulder.
That was a tricky guy, but won every round, won the fight.
Is this the first time you fought someone like that?
Really, the guy is a journeyman, he survives, isn't it? My first fight was like that. This one's the same. My time was a bit off, but the main thing is I got the win. So.
You say you didn't feel too relaxed. Again, what could you have done to make yourself more relaxed and comfortable in the ring?
No, there's nothing I can do personally apart from fight more. I'm used to it. I don't mind fighting. I ain't got problems with getting in the ring.
So he was an aggressive brawler. Who? The guy you just fought, Moses.
He tried when he could, or when he thought he could, but he was there to survive. So. I tried to relax on boxing as much as I could, but again, I didn't. It's not a problem. That's the main thing. I win. Whether I win, pretty or look rough, win's a win.
If there was anything to be learned from this fight, what would you say you took away from it?
Could have jabbed more, stepped off a bit more. That's my mistake.
Okay.
He has the potential, the capacity to do what is required, right? But it has to be steered right, generally, you understand? Well, I don't know, today he got the win, that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. I prefer a guy to win looking bad than lose looking good. So he got the win. He didn't look bad, but he made a lot of mistakes that we got to correct.
I was going to say, can you talk us through the rounds?
Yeah, of course. Let me tell you. First of all, right, the first time AJ wasn't relaxed as he was the last fight. That's why he was able to blow the guy away. But at the same time, this opponent was a different class in that he was a tricky guy. His experience had 40 fights. AJ only had 5 amateur fights. So we look at these things and put into context. AJ is an inexperienced fighter fighting a 40-fight veteran. So the guy knew tricks. The guy was like cunning AJ and trying to make AJ come into a fight that he could tag. He's trying to set traps. Unfortunately, AJ's got to go through this and learn this. He's going to learn these things, but this is part of the learning game of boxing. The beauty of boxing is that you're going to have to go in there, and sometimes you've got to get hit to know to yourself, well, I can't do that again because I got hurt at that time. Now, he's going to go away now, he's going to think to himself, you know what, boxing is harder than I thought. Because when AJ looked at the guy, he must would think that he could have blown that guy away in 1 or 2 rounds. But he realised himself that the guy knew how to lean back. He didn't take the full blunt of AJ's punches because he was able to ride the punches from experience, understand? So now we're going to have a team meeting with all the strength training and conditioning that we're going to do. We're going to condense that into a team where we're going to know what's happening, what we're doing, and then we'll move from here, you understand? We don't watch anyone else, we just focus on AJ and moving forward.
Mm-hmm. What do you hope AJ took away from this fight then?
What I hope he took away is this. And quite a few things, a good question. I think that he learned that boxing is a lot harder, it's not as easy as you think, because AJ, you understand, has had a lot of good publicity. And sometimes these things can make you, this bring your bubble down, this can bring you down a peg, make you understand yourself, you know, let me step back and learn the game. And I'm saying that in a good way, in that AJ is a guy that listens and he's keen to learn, he's hungry to learn. So now, we're looking forward now to AJ to go back to the gym, work on what he needs to improve, more jabs. So we're going to look at the tape, look at where could he improve, different areas. There's a lot to improve, but that's a good thing. Because if AJ is fighting like this, with the limited arsenal that he has now, once he put everything into place, he's going to be a dynamite.